Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And I've been meaning to do this one for quite a while, and that is get the SWC Doepker Legacy out for a little trip. And this is such a great trailer. It's kind of hard to catch all the details right here, but it's got a lot. You can see the air gauge there. It's on both trailers and the tanks. And if you can get where you can look down in there, all the air lines and the pressure lines, everything are there. It's kind of nicely done. And this thing has a ton of options. So I did this skin way a long time ago, a year and a half ago or more. And it kind of based on the old school skin. And what I did is I did this skin specifically to work with that old school skin on the I did this shortly after I did that old school skin on the Overfloater K100, and I made it to match. And like I've said in videos before, this is the one that I made made a lot of money with because it pays really well, this trailer. And had my garage loads of drivers going nuts in the background, and it was a profile that got me to 20 million bucks. And a lot of it was due to this combination right here. Although I didn't know about the stretched chassis then, so I was driving it in a shorter configuration. I didn't know about the forward front axle. I just was driving the rear set axle. But anyway, we should get going.
Our mission is to secure the safety of the American people, including you. Buckle up.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Okay, so, and I got the top off it, so you can't, and I started really early. It was pitch black when I got here, because the lights in the load bay actually shine on the load, and that's kind of why I have the top off, but they don't seem to do anything in daylight. The lights are on, you don't see anything. That's kind of a bummer. And a couple other things. Let's see, let's hop inside. And the GPS, I saw that mod. Somebody put a link to it on my Discord for the GPS fix for the GMC Astro, and it doesn't work on this truck. I tried, and it's a different name. The GPS. And it's OF underscore GPS in this truck, but I tried copying the other file in anyway, and it wouldn't let me. See, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man, I was convinced he was going to just keep going. Wow, it's so close. And one other thing is when I got to
400 meters, turn left.
When I got to this job site, I realized I didn't have my hard parking turned on. So I turned it on, so we'll see what we get at the other end, because I haven't hard parked this trailer in a while.
Turn right.
So we're going to find out. So I got Morgan guiding us today, because he seems to be pretty alert. And if I pay attention to him, we shouldn't get lost without
Keep right. And then turn right.
Without a GPS.
Turn right.
Up to me to pay attention to him, I guess. Oh, there they go. Oh darn, I got the outside mirror on. Didn't mean to leave that on. We're going to Billings, so we'll have to watch for the signs too and do our own due diligence. But yeah, it's a cool trailer. And I got all the lights turned on. I just wanted to see what would happen. Come on. Wow, low. It's 91,580 pounds of barley. And that's goofy, because that doesn't look like barley to me, or not any barley I combined when I was younger. It was always a darker color. That looks more like oats, or I don't remember barley being that light color.
Keep left, and then exit left. Exit left.
So we got a 3406 in here. Oh, I saw one of the viewers was commenting the last video or whatever, a few videos ago, where I was using a 3406. And they were commenting that my OpenDef isn't working in the Roland 389, the one I have up on my Discord. So, John, I'll look at that. Speaking of Roland, I think, was it Roland or Hayterbilt? One of those two, somebody's requesting, I can't remember which one now. The Prism custom skin for it. It's not a bad idea. It looked pretty good on, well, heck, it looked pretty good on any Peterbilt. So we got our winter front on. Oh, that green stuff. Yeah, people have been asking about that too, the green snow. And Recon seems to think it's the textures. The mod isn't updated to the point where it works on all the textures that are available in the game. That's why you don't see it right here. And you'll see it up there ahead. Is the textures they're using along the side of the road here will be different than the textures SCS has up on the hill. And you'll see, so he seems to think that's what's going on. It sure looks kind of goofy, but if there wasn't any snow on some of the trees, you could imagine that the pine dust has been blown off. Man, we were not getting up to cruising speed here. Sure hope this isn't urgent. But when there is no green snow visible, it's prettier than a postcard. Oh, there's somebody in their convertible, the top down for a nice winter drive. So, I guess I gotta broach this subject. I re-enabled my Patreon account, because I'd sort of given up on it. I started it when last spring, early spring, when and my idea was that I was doing so many skins that I thought, well, geez, I got to upgrade my equipment so I can keep doing this stuff. Maybe I'll see if Patreon is the way to go. So I put a link to it in my skins, and I had a couple people only subscribe, so that was sort of disappointing. I think I'm going to have to get in the left lane here.
Keep left.
Oh. So anyway, that was pretty disappointing. So then my next thing, well, how can I recoup some of what I'm spending? Because you don't see it, I guess, but the expenses are, it's not cheap to do this. And what happened, and plus the time. So I thought, well, I'll do the YouTube thing. I'll start doing the videos. And I actually had to upgrade my PC so I could do that alone because the quality of the videos was pretty bad. Anyway, and the idea was, you get to 1,000 subscribers, they start to pay you for ad views and stuff. Oh boy, it's meager, especially at the level I'm at, because there's guys who do really well at it, but they're doing really popular topics, and they're getting a lot of views, and I'm not. So, but I think there's value in what I do, and I know it gets a lot of favorable comments, and the skins I know are appreciated, and I have no intention of doing fewer skins. In fact, I'd like to do more. So I've re-enabled the Patreon, and or haven't re-enabled it, I've just dusted it off. And for the the 2 patrons that stuck with it over time, thank you. But unfortunately, all that did was pay the Patreon fee. Yeah, so it's kind of a shame. So you need to have more than a couple Patreons, or all it does is the money goes to Patreon. So everything's been a fail so far, in other words. So I think with the popularity of the channel, I'm going to take another swing at it. And I put a link in the description to the Patreon. And I really don't want anybody to feel obligated. It's completely just, if you want to, fine. If you feel it's justified, great. And if you don't, well, that's fine too. So anyway, just a little housekeeping on that note. We're actually speeding down here a little bit, but see if we can't make up a bit of time, because we never got up to speed on any of the uphill bits. Oh, 70 now. Yeah, I remember Barley is being pretty heavy, both in dragging it off the field with the old grain truck and combining it. The hopper on the combine, I used to drive an old 503 International, was offset, and you'd really feel it on the one tire. I think it was towards the driver's side. It was offset, and you'd really notice it in the soft ground. And also turning right at the end of a windrow, like it would spin the right-hand tire when you turn right, because it'd be the inside tire, and the weight, because it's fairly tall, would all go left, and the tire would spin, and you knew, oh boy, yeah, get pretty darn heavy on the left side. And on a right turn, that wouldn't happen. So it transferred the weight onto the lighter side of the combine. And the old grain truck was a Ford F850, I think, a 750 or an 850. And that's the cab forward. And it had a tag axle. Oh man, 500 bushel box. And you really needed to hammer that thing to get it off the field. had the big magic wand shifter be in the cab over, and you had to hold your fingers up like that to push it into the forward gears, the forward position, because it would smack your fingers against the dash. So you get your fingers out of the way and jam it up there. Good experience though, like driving underpowered, awkward, worn out trucks. When you get in a good one, it's like, wow. Yeah, the good old days. Running combines was okay. It's, you know, really cool for the first while as you're learning something new and you're driving a big ungainly thing, and just the whole process, and then running the grain trucks and hauling grain to the elevator and stuff was kind of fun. But once again, it's limited in what you're doing. You're not seeing a lot of different stuff. It becomes the same stuff over and over every day because, you know, up the field, back to field, up, back, and your big challenge is conditions and crop and how well the windrow is structured. So what you're picking up and how vigilant you have to be for guard against plugging the feeder, the combine intake. You see something looks a little funny in the swath, you got to be careful. Inch up on it, try and sneak it into the combine or you'll plug it, and that's no fun. Especially with this crop barley. It was the itchiest stuff I've ever come across in my life. The big mistake with barley was, and they told me, they warned me, Dan, don't itch, don't scratch at it. It will make your day miserable. Sure enough, if you just scratch a little bit and it's itchy, it opens up your skin a bit and it dives in, and it's even worse. You got to put up with it till you can get home. And you take a real cold shower, because a cold shower closes your pores up and lets the water wash the stuff off. If you get a hot shower, if you start off hot, your pores open up and the itchy barley stuff goes in. And it's really hard to get clean. So start cold, get it all off you, and then have a hot shower. Who knew, eh? And wheat was the least itchy to me. And I found oats to be the lightest, I guess, so there's some observations. Oh yeah, and there was a little update today, this morning, this being Thursday, filming this. And it was something to do with that Christmas scene background they put up. And they made the gifts bigger. And there's something about the Western Star 57X. And a few things in Convoy. One about searching for servers. And another one about, I can't remember, both of them were to do with servers, I think. So it wasn't a lot of change. Although Recon tells me I should head up to northern Texas and take a little peek around and see what's there just across the border and up into the Panhandle area of Oklahoma. I'm probably going to do that after this video. If there's anything worth seeing, I'll make a little video on it. We're holding our own pretty good here. Now we got our speed up. See what we can hold going up this hill. Not too shabby. Laurel coming up, so we're not too far off. I'll probably be turning off fairly soon. Yeah, I'm kind of getting back on that idea of the ETS2. I watched a few videos on it last night, and it's kind of intriguing. It's certainly nothing like this. Can't see it being my go-to. I just love this ATS so much, but I'd like to try it, get kind of good at it, or get where I'm not dangerous, and then go and try some right-hand drive stuff, and then go and visit the cities of my roots. And see what it gives, and try it from the other seat, see what goes on. I can't really go to the extent of putting my shifter over there, because that's what I get in and out of this thing, but I won't get the full experience. But my brother has an MGTC with right-hand drive, and I've driven that a fair bit. So I have driven left-hand stick. His is a 40, I think it's a 48.
Keep right.
I keep getting that wrong.
Exit right.
Or it's a 48 or a 49. I keep messing that up.
Exit right.
Nice old car though. I've told the story about it on here before.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Hope we don't have to stop here. Yeah, he's still going good. Worried about losing any momentum. Getting that thing started on that hill. Because it's a long trailer, there's a lot of weight still hanging down the backside of that hill. Oh, it must be Global Mills up ahead there. I think I might need to get in the left lane here.
Continue straight.
Well, I guess that wasn't it down there. Oh. Pretty sure we gotta go left somewhere. I don't think there's any deliveries off to the right up here.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Oh darn, I had it. I took it out of gear. Oh yeah, we didn't look at this trailer
Keep
too
left,
much.
and then turn left.
Now that it's, oh, it wants you to turn left.
Turn left.
Oh, here we are. Wonder how tricky this parking's gonna be.
You've arrived. It's been my honor and duty to see you through this mission.
All right, I can do anything. Well, let's see. Oh, we should be able to do this. This trailer is a little long. It's a Super B configuration, like with that triaxle front trailer, as opposed to the normal Bs you get in the SCS. The other one I got to get out more is the Sartana Super B. I've got that mod. That's a really nice trailer. Other than the fact the arch doesn't come out of it when you load it. I like the way Pinga does that on his trailers. Oh, I might have turned too far. Darn. I gotta get that back. Oops. Gotta keep the rear one turning. I was concentrating on the middle trailer there for a little bit. Yeah, we'll have to do one pull-up at least. Oh, crap. Yeah, you gotta watch them both, you know, and I still don't do this enough to get good at it. Come on, get that thing started. I don't want to get the front trailer too far outside of the... Oops, nope. Keep going. Oh boy. Making a bit of a mess of it, but we'll see if they give it to us. I'll keep you guys up past bedtime. Well, we'll take it. Well, that's cool. That's a nice heavy load. I like that in this old truck. Boy, she's an old faithful for me. Got a lot of miles in this one in the game. In this trailer, let's see. This wasn't a terribly long video. I'm going to pull ahead here and we'll hop out and we'll take a good look at the trailer. Yes, I mean, great money. 57,000 for a small trip. We didn't do too bad on fuel either, considering how hard we're on the throttle for a lot of it. So let's, oh crap, it's dark out. Well, let's take care of that. We'll take a look at the trailer. What do we want? 11, that's good. Oh, that's kind of blinding, eh? Oh, should start it first. Here, let's pull it out. I'll hop out and we'll look around it a bit. Just so you can see what the mod is about. Turn this off so we don't have to listen to the engine. And so, like, you know, they've got a whole bunch of configurations for the ladder or the bench. You can paint them different colors. The supports can be polished or painted to where they bolt to the brackets. hold them to the chassis. That's paintable. That front center section of the chassis, there's about, I think, 5 or 6 different versions. There's about 6 or 7 versions of where I have planking. You can put safety stripes down the side if you want. I'll take a look in here. So there's all the air controls for the suspension, and everything's more distribution there for the airlines, etc. for the trailer. What else? I mean, the bolts, like hex head, nice. You can have different configurations for those lights. There's a whole bunch of different choices. And then inside the hopper, and a light pointing one way, light pointing the other way. Same on the other one. Let's look at the back. Whoops. Gotta remember these crazy buttons. It's always different. Oh, there we go. And there's a whole bunch of bumper configurations. I just choose this one because it's simplest. It just has a neat look. Oh, almost sneezed. And you can put, you know, the Dopker, the Legacy. You can put. There's. Oh, see, I didn't change that one. I have a different version up on the front trailer. That one. So you have a lot of choices there. Steps on top. That platform can be painted. The little chassis, the sub chassis there, or the tail end of the trailer, that can be configured differently. And the fenders, there's about 6 different kinds of fenders. All kinds of stuff. About 6, 7, 8 choices of mud flaps. You can paint or not paint the chutes. This deflector here has a whole bunch of different options, landing gear. Nice trailer, all in all. And he updates it regularly. So I've had, I think, 4 updates since I bought it. And I think this is the first mod truck I ever bought was Rudis 389, and this is the first mod other than that truck. That was my second mod I bought a long time ago. And they're good purchases because, like I say, you know, we're 2 years later and these guys are still updating them for you. So good stuff. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. As always, take care. And, you know, see you on the next one. And once again, to all those afflicted by the weather out there, you know, hope you get things straightened out soon and at least have the company of loved ones or something to get you through this, because I know there's been a lot of misery lately, and you know, we're all pulling for you. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.